Welcome back to the Met Center. With me in this first intermission, Steve Ludzik. And Steve, the last 3 games, the coaching staff, they've been raving about your play, and you've got to be quite pleased with the situation.
Well, I mean, I'm happy about that they're pleased. I mean, I waited for quite a while to get a chance to play, and just trying to do the best, you know, that I can when I do get a chance. And you know, that means staying in shape, you know, all year long, and just biding your time, I guess.
Steve, you've played mostly a role as a Blackhawk. This is your 6th year. You're primarily a centerman on a junior, and in the American Hockey League, you had great success there with Steve Larmer on your right side. Does it bother you a bit that they really haven't let you and Larmer play together because you had such great success in the past? Well,
not really. Like, we played this our 10th year now together. We've been roommates, and I always kid him. I think I know him better than his wife knows him. But that doesn't bother me at all, really. I'm quite a bit different player than I was in junior. In junior, I don't think I even knew where my end zone was. I just used to get the puck and carry it and do whatever with it. And then I came to Chicago, and they said, well, listen, we got Ludzik and Savard and Terry Ruskowski, and we're going to need a real plugger in that. And so I kind of fit that mold, and then they wanted me to play wing, and I was happy that they thought enough of me to allow me to play wing to get the foot in the door. And like I say, wherever they tell me to go, that's what I do. How different is it playing center as opposed to left wing? I know you'd like to play any position as long as you get the ice time, but some people prefer to play one position over the other. Why? Well, like you said before, Dale, center was my natural position. As a winger, you're more stationary when you're breaking out of your end zone, and you don't have a chance to really, you know, flow. You're supposed to stay on your side in that. And although I do like the part about forechecking as a winger, I did enjoy that because that is part of my game, getting in there and try to stir things up. Yourself, you seem to play with reckless abandon. You don't have any fear for your own body or for anybody else on the ice. Any times on the ice at all where you get afraid? No, I don't think anybody that plays the game at the professional level really is, you know, really thinks about something like that. That's the way I've always played, really. I never really thought about it. I mean, I've never been hurt until the last 2 years, and I broke my foot a year ago, and then last year I broke my collarbone, and before that I thought, geez, I never thought I'd been hit as hard as I thought I was going to get it, and then I got really crunched against Montreal, and these things happen, and I've been fortunate that I've been able to come back 100%, and I really don't even think about that part. You talked about changing your style from junior, where you had great offensive numbers, even in the American Hockey League. With Moncton, you had great numbers. And now you seem to be great in the corners along the boards. They're really tremendous as far as keeping control and killing off valuable seconds when either killing a penalty or keeping the play alive. Well, that's like I say, they wanted me to do that, play that type of role, and that's the way I look at it. I mean, I played junior with a lot of guys that had pretty good numbers too, and they never got a chance to even play one game in the National League. So I think that's the greatest thing to do, is be able to be a team player and be able, when they tell you and count on you to go and do a job, you do it. And I think that's key to playing in the league right now. Another thing that I really like about you is your face-off, your ability to win face-offs. Is that natural? Have you always had that ability, or is it something you learned to do? Well, I've always, like I say, played center, really concentrated. And then my last year junior, my assistant coach was Derek Sanderson, and he really helped me out a lot. Taught me quite a bit of things that I still, when I'm having a tough time draws, I think back to. And now he's a color man in Boston. I see him once in a while, and he still reminds me of a few of the things that he taught me in junior. Well, I hope he didn't teach you how to live. No, no, he never did that. He says, don't do as I do as I say. Well, I want to keep it up. Good luck the rest of the year. Thank you very much, Dale. My guest was Steve Ludzik. Stay tuned. Pat and I will be back with more after these messages.